Greetings, hobby friends. King NASCAR here. Hope everybody's doing well out there today. Went to the Mid-South card show last Saturday, and we were set up as dealers, and we're selling odds and ends stuff. I really don't have a lot that I want to sell. It's mainly just, other sports. I try not to sell much of my racing, but anyway, we always have a sign up there that we're buying and also buying racing cards. Well, some guy, he strolled up to the table and he had some racing cards he set out in his car. So I followed him out to his car, and he had like a 2,000 count box of cards, and I ended up buying them all for a couple $100. In there was about 200 or so memorabilia and or autograph cards. So, taking out the inserts and all the other cards that were in there, I mean, it looks like I paid like $1, each for these memorabilia and autograph cards. But anyway, I want to show you some of the highlights. I picked out a few just to show you, because there's just no way I could show you the whole thing, but I'll show you some of the really cool stuff. And, I looked through the box and I didn't see a particular card that I found that really made the whole lot. And I'll show you that card at the end. So let's get going. Let me grab a few. So we're going to start out with a green flag Dale Earnhardt Sr. I think this is from like 98 wheels. And I just get a PMG vibe from this. I just think it's a cool looking card. That's why I pulled it out. So I really like that. So pretty cool. It's card number GF4 of 18. So I like that insert. All right, then we've got a Bill Elliott, because I've always loved Bill Elliott, Snake Eyes. And I think this may be from like 98 Viper or something, but it's pretty cool. It's got the little embossed, you see it right here, the little embossed snake on it. So isn't it just so cool? I like that. I'll have to pull it out and look at it. I don't know if it's worth grading, but I like those Snake Eyes. I have a graded Dale Earnhardt Sr. Snake Eyes that I really like. Next, we have a green Viper of Mark Martin, and these are numbered actually. And Wheels did their numbering a little bit differently. They had like some kind of little printer or something that printed out the numbers. And I think this is what, number 1, it's hard to see. I think it's 182 of 349. So I like that card just because it's the green Viper and it's numbered. Then there's also this Oil Slick, which these are 1 out of 100. Trying to remember what year this is from Press Pass. I think, I think, is it 98 maybe? Oh no, it's 97. But I thought that was pretty neat. I like those Oil Slicks, and they're only out of 100, so not that many of each card. Then there's this Dale Earnhardt Gallery card, and it's a bookend. It's number 200 of 200. And I thought that was really nice. I like that pose. I think this is from like 2004 Press Pass, or, oh, it's VIP, it says at the top. So like that card. And then there was this promo card, and I think this is like Pinnacle. It's the Pinnacle Mint. It's a promo card, and it's got a coin. It weighs a lot. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, there you go. You better stop hitting them cards, boy. I'm sorry, man. But I like that, and on the back it does say promo down here at the bottom. So I like that card. Actually, I got 2 of those in my assortment of cards. And I just grabbed one. Then we're going to start getting into some memorabilia cards. This is a double cover card of Jeffy Pooh and Jimmy. I like that. That's got Jeff, he's got sort of a blue color there, and then Jimmy's got black. And this is numbered, as you can see up here at the top. It's number 152 of 340. So I really like that card. That was a nice card to get. Then here's an undercover card. I thought this was really neat just because of the checkerboard and everything else on here. It's Bobby Labonte from Press Pass, and it's number 20. And it just kind of missed his number out of 100. It was close. I'm trying to remember what year this is. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Maybe 2000, I don't know, maybe it's 2003. I don't really remember. But I like that card a lot. All right, let me grab another stack of cards. All right, here's some more memorabilia cards. Here is from Ignite, Press Pass, Hot Threads of Jamie McMurray. And I got a couple of them that have a really nice patches on them. You know, this one's got, looks like it's got a little bit of black in there. So I would say it's yellow, black, and red. So I like that. And it is not numbered. So for an unnumbered swatch, that's pretty cool. Then here's another 3-color, actually maybe 4-color, because it looks like it's red, blue, black, and white. And that's a really nice one too. I mean, I know I got Jamie McMurray back to back, but still, they're pretty cool. All right, next. Oh, I like this one a lot. This is from Press Pass. It's Chase Elliott Muscle Car Memorabilia. And it is numbered. It's number 3. I think it's number 3. What is that? It's oh, she's number 3 of 25. So that's a really nice card. I like that one a lot. I mean, it doesn't have multiple colors or anything, but it weighs a lot with that big piece of sheet metal. All right, next we got Joey Logano, Love Him or Hate Him. This is from Torque. He had a few more modern cards in there. I was really surprised. I mean, a lot of this was like, you know, mid to late 90s stuff that was in this box. But it's Metal Materials, and it's number 118 of 249 from Torque. And it's got some multicolor. I'm assuming that's sheet metal. At least that's what it looks like. So it's red, black, and yellow. So I like that. Next, we've got Trevor Bayne. And this is a 2-color sheet metal. And I like this. Of course, this is from Magnificent Materials. This is going to be Press Pass from Fanfare. So, pretty neat card there. Trevor Bayne, he was a one-hit wonder, but he won the big one. I'll give him that. Okay, let's see here. Let me get these things. All right, I got the rest of the memorabilia here. I like this one right here. This has got J.D. Gibbs and Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch is part of the lettering from the tire on his memorabilia card. And this is Tandem Treasures. And it's number 25 of 99. So rest in peace, JD. Next, we've got Matt Kenseth. And I just like that one because it's got the, I think it's sheet metal down there at the bottom. It's got multicolored sheet metal. And it is number 91 of 99. So that was a really nice one. Then here's the really cool one out of all of the memorabilia. We've got Travis Pastrana, and it's got multicolor, actually just 2-color, fire suit, but you can feel it. Well, I can't feel it right now because it's in the top loader. You're crazy, boy. I know. But Travis Pastrana, he's always pretty hot. He sells well. His cards are, you know, a little bit worth more than average. And this one is not numbered, believe it or not. Kind of crazy, I know. But still pretty cool. All right. So now let's get into the autographs. Got a handful of autographs in here. I'm going to start out with Kurt Busch. He has been nominated to the NASCAR Hall of Fame for 2026. I fully expect him to get in 2026 because he is a Cup champion and Daytona 500 winner, champion. But I thought that was really neat. I like Kurt Busch. So, pretty cool card there. Then, for all of you Said heads out there, we've got Boris Said. And this is the Racers Inc. from Press Pass. This was actually, no, I'm sorry, this is Max. My bad. I think that's going to be in like the mid-90s, somewhere in there. Like that though. I like Boris Said. I think he's a pretty cool dude. Then Dave Marcus. I love Dave Marcus. I think he's just a good he's a throwback to the good old days, and he's just an overall nice guy. And he's wearing his IROC suit. You know, he did a lot of work for IROC. He drove the cars, tested the cars. He did a lot of work with IROC. So I like that. And that is from Auto Racing, I believe. What was that? Yeah, what was this? Was that Scoreboard Auto Racing, I think? Yeah. All right, then next, here's John Andretti. And this is the Wheels Rookie Shootout card. And you see it's embossed right here. It's got an emboss on there. Embossed. So that's nice. And then keeping in the same theme, we've got Ward Burton. I'm Ward Burton, and I talk with my top lip, and it doesn't move. My top lip don't move when I talk. But I like Ward Burton. We saw his Daytona 500 win in person. I think that was, what, 2002? I'm trying to remember. But that's pretty cool. So go Ward Burton. And then we got Ward Burton again on a Shark's Tooth card. And these cards, I don't know if you guys have noticed, they seem to fade a lot. And you can look at this one, you can tell that it's faded. I don't know what they made these cards out of, what kind of ink they used. But they faded pretty good. All right, next up, we've got Geoff Bodine, who I am surprised is not on the ballot for the NASCAR Hall of Fame. But this is when he drove the QVC car, and he's in VIP. So go Geoff Bodine. And then we've got another Rookie Shootout card. And this one's Jeff Burton. So that's pretty cool. So go Jeff Burton. And then we've got Ernie Irvan. And this is from the 94, I believe 94 tracks, if I'm not mistaken. Autograph series. So that's an on-card auto of Ernie. I love Ernie. I think he's a great guy. And moving on with some more autos. I got the rest of the autos here. We've got Lake Speed, and this is from Fleer Ultra, and this is one of the cards that I'm trying to remember. It seems to me like you got a redemption, and you had to send the redemptions in for these, if I remember correctly. But I also remember that the pack that was in the box was a little bit different, that had the autograph card. You could always tell which pack had the autograph redemption in it. It was really easy. And I always seem to get like, oh, I don't know. Who did I always get? I'm trying to remember. It was always like the same person almost every time, that I never got any really good ones out of here. But that is Lake Speed. You notice he just signed it as Lake. So he was kind of almost giving up at that point. Now here's Dave Marcus. And this is, I think, just an in-person auto. And it is on the Upper Deck Changing Gears card. And I like that when he had the Prodigy car. I thought that was really cool. So, like that. Next, we've got Dick Trickle. He is also on the Auto Racing, I think is it Scoreboard? Yeah, Scoreboard. But this is not an official auto. This is one that was done in person. But it's really nice. Next, we've got one of my heroes, and my grandma told me he's a cousin of ours, which, you know, I do not know for sure. I cannot prove it, but my dad and him are from Owensboro, Kentucky. So my grandma is also from Owensboro, and she said Jeremy Mayfield is our cousin. So I believe my grandma. I don't think she'd lie to me. Then we've got Kenny Irwin. Rest in peace, Kenny. This is an on card from VIP. Really nice card there. I like that auto. It's a nice auto. Next, we've got a mem auto of Ryan Newman, Tools of the Trade from Absolute. And it's got, looks like it's got at least a two-color sheet metal in the middle there. So I like that. I like Ryan Newman too. I think he's a great guy. All right, next we've got Cousin Carl, who is, I think, currently he's Amish, and he's living off the land. Go Cousin Carl. Proud of you. I think he's also going to be doing some commentating this year for, is it Amazon, or I'm trying to remember who he's going to be doing it for. But he's kind of come back, and I'm glad to see him back. I know that losing the championship the way he did sucked. And I think NASCAR, honestly, in my opinion, screwed him up the buttocks on that one. So go Cousin Carl. All All right, next autograph is Jeffy Poo. Got a Jeffy Poo autograph in there. And this is a in-person auto on the auto racing. It's not a pack certified card, as you can see. But still pretty cool to get Jeffy Poo. You gotta like that. And next we have another Jeffy Poo auto, another on card. I mean, it almost looks like it should be a pack certified card, but it's not. This is going to be from Upper Deck. And as you can see on the back, it is not pack certified, but it looks legit to me. And I've seen a ton of Jeffy Poo autographs. And then lastly, for the autographs, I've got a auto mem card of Mark Martin from Press Pass. This is really nice, and it's going to be numbered, and it is like number 9 of 25. So that's real nice. That was when he was driving for Michael Waltrip in the 55 Aaron's car. So go Mark Martin. All right, so now, ready for the big kahuna. This was a total shock because when I went through the cards, I did not see this. And when I was sorting through them yesterday, I saw this card, and if you were here, you heard me, you just start giving out a big woohoo, because I was happy about this. It is a Zenith Pinnacle. This is a Champion Salute card with the diamond, and it's Darrell Waltrip. And it's gold, and it's so shiny. Yeah, it's very shiny, boy. Yeah, I love this card. This made the whole deal. Unbeknownst to me, I had no idea that this card was in there. Very happy to get these. These are super hard to find. You just don't see these every day. And I'm trying to remember what year this is. I honestly don't remember. See if this will focus. Doesn't look like it wants to focus. But I'm thinking it's 1996 Pinnacle. But a very nice card. Very happy to get it. It was a great collection to buy. I think I got a good deal. Lots of autos, lots of mem, lots of inserts, lots of all kinds of cards. But these are the highlights. Hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. And if you did, like and subscribe. And from Cardle and myself, we will check you folks later.